What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Yesterday, Hasbro dropped its latest 2-pack of the Star Wars Black Series. We're getting a new Luke Skywalker, clad in his black attire that we saw debut in Return of the Jedi. He's lost the vest now. It's a little bit different than it was before, so it's a cool new look for Luke. And he doesn't have the cloak. He doesn't have all that good stuff. No hood this time. But it's a great looking figure. Comes with his lightsaber, of course. And then it's paired up with Grogu. And he's got a backpack for Grogu. He's got the little satchel with all the stuff. Like, hey, here's your choice, Grogu. Got the frog. There's a little base for Grogu to hop and jump on. Lots of good accessories. And I thought this is a pretty nice 2-pack. Right up until the point where I saw the price. $44.99. And I still am struggling to wrap my head around $25 for figures these days, but Grogu is nowhere near worth that price tag, that price point. Now Hasbro said, hey, Grogu's not the same as a 6-inch figure that's going for $25 these days, so we're not going to charge you guys $50 for this 2-pack. We're just going to charge you $44.99. And I got a little bit upset about it because I'm still thinking Grogu at best should be a $10 figure at absolute best. These accessories aren't so overblown. It's no diorama base where it's like, okay, I can see paying a little bit more for that. But I'm thinking, 44 is just not a good price point for me. Then today, Hasbro dropped its latest Marvel Legends figure up for pre-order right now. Miles Morales from Spider-Man, the Gamerverse version, and Miles looks cool. No extra head sculpt this time, but it does come with a cat and some electrical blasts. He's a standard $25 figure. And I'm still feeling like, I remember back in the days when we were getting so much more value for our Marvel Legends, our Star Wars figures, and it just kind of feel like, what's happened? But of course, I'm getting this Target circular, going online and thinking back in the days where Target used to have circulars where I could get and open with the Sunday papers. But anyway, Target has all these figures that I've been eyeing for sale. And not just like $5 off, but like super massive sales. So the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse Deluxe Beastman is typically $32.99, is now 50% off. You can get them for $16. And I'm thinking, wow, I am so glad I waited, because there were so many times when I was seeing all these other figures go on clearance. King Grayskull, Hordak, She-Ra, Trapjaw. They were all on sale. Clearance price is $9. I'm like, all right, now it's time for Beastman, because he was in a lot of my targets sitting on the same clearance aisle as the rest of those guys. He still come up $32.99. And there were so many times I was thinking, this Beastman really looks cool. I probably should just bite the bullet and get it. And then it paid off. I didn't buy him at $32.99, so now for $16.89, no problem. And then if you're a G.I. Joe Classified Series collector, you'd think the newer figures are pretty safe from massive big discounts. And I think back to that RAM cycle where it started coming on store shelves and then it was 50% off, and it was like, wait a second, that's a crazy deal. But now the Tiger Force Wakanda, which is typically $22.99, is now on sale for $11.99. And it's like, shoot, what are we even waiting for? What are we complaining about with these prices of figures? Because I feel like maybe I have it all wrong, where back in the day, I had a good reason to be outrageously indignant about paying $25, $27, $35 for figures, when now all I have to do is wait a couple weeks, couple months at most, and these figures are going down half off, 60%, 70% off. It's just a waiting game. But of course, there's that danger of holding out hope that a figure you want is going to be on sale eventually. But I keep feeling like Target is rewarding patient collectors, where you just wait long enough, you'll get that figure that you wanted. You're not gonna pay $25 for it. So it didn't even matter that Hasbro's jacking the prices of these guys up to astronomical rates with no accessories, because honestly, at this rate, with Marvel Legends, with Star Wars Black Series figures, with Power Rangers figures, they're putting in maybe $15 worth of accessories, maybe $20 worth of accessories in the figure, and now we're getting it for less than $20. And I pitched a major fit when they started raising prices. I didn't care so much about $22.99, but when they hit $25, I was like, this is way too much. But now we're getting these figures for cheaper than $19.99. The price that for me allowed me to go like this for every flaw from a Marvel Legends figure. I was like, okay, it didn't have all this extra stuff. It's not scaled properly, but I'm fine with this $20 price point. When it hit 25, then I started being far more discerning. Like, wait, well, this figure is 2 centimeters taller than it should be, and the paint is messed up, and it don't think come with any accessories. I started becoming real picky about what I was buying. Now, I don't know if I'm going to complain as much because, even if it's a big deal like this 2-pack on Hasbro Pulse, $62.99 right now. But if you waited and didn't buy it in December when it dropped originally, you get this set for 35% off if you're a Pulse member. And I'd waited until that VHS animated X-Men series Cyclops, which was $27.99 for no reason, was under $20 of that same sale. So between Target, Pulse, GameStop selling stuff at crazy clearance prices, maybe it's better to just sit out, just wait. There's no reason to rush to get these figures unless you're getting paid and you're getting all these clips from people checking out your early preview videos. Otherwise, as normal regular collectors, I just don't see the point anymore of waiting or not waiting and getting into the stores to get that first one as soon as they drop and stalking your stores and harassing the Target employees. Hey, do you have this? Here's a SKU. Because now all you have to do is just wait it out and it'll be half off, maybe even more so. And then there's only a handful of lines right now where if you wait, you're going to really pay later. Storm Collectibles for sure is one where they don't really lose a lot of value. But even in the holidays, I saw a few Storm Collectible figures go on sale for cheaper. But you can't play that game with those figures because they will jack up the prices 3 times the amount you could have paid the regular retail price if you wait too long for certain figures. Then, of course, there's Hot Toys, and Hot Toys figures really don't go on sale that often. But now Sideshow Collectibles has a daily deal where if you are patient and you wait them out enough, you can get a Hot Toys figure for maybe 20% off. And that's a good deal, especially if you don't have to pay for the shipping and the crazy tax that they like to throw on in some of these retailers. But I don't know, guys. It feels like maybe the right way to go with this, the right way to collect in 2023 is to no longer be first, to no longer be 15th or 20th, but just wait them out until that pleasant little yellow sticker is right in front of your figure. Because I saved so much money last year on that X-Men Build-A-Figure Bonebreaker wave, just waiting, and they all hit clearance. And I was like, this is awesome. This is a great Build-A-Figure because it didn't cost me $120 or whatever the price is for $25 figures. And there are so many figures from that Hasbro Pulse warehouse sale that I grabbed. The Mojo World set, which was a lot of money before the sale. And I was like, this is a great deal now. And I'm just looking, there's so many G.I. Joe Classified series, and they're great figures, but if Target's going to sell their exclusive figures for $6, like I got that last Python Patrol Viper for, I don't know if I need to wait because we know these stores are going to pack them. But I'm kind of wondering, is there going to be a repercussion from this? Does it mean that stores are not going to order as many figures as before? I know as soon as that WWE Legends Series 17 came out, like a week later, they were half off, and it was like, well, shoot, I guess I will buy the Dingo Warrior, Ken Shamrock, both versions, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels for half off because, geez, that's nothing. And that was just a week after they hit sales in my area. And of course, I was like, well, does this mean the Legends line is going to be done in Target? But no, Action Figure Attack, Steve Ozer from the WWE Mattel team said, that's just Target's prerogative. They put them on sale, and right now you can get these guys for that same cheap price. I think it's $11 now, but every other week they were $22.99. So I guess it just depends when you get these figures. And Ultimate Edition figures like Brock Lesnar and Ultimate Warrior, which are regularly $32.99, right now are on sale for $23.99. So wait out these figures because in most cases they're not going to sell out. You're not going to get burned, and it's not going to be a situation of, oh man, I should have bought it when it was $25. Now it's $120 on eBay. I don't think we have to worry that much about this anymore. And I'm kind of rethinking my whole collecting strategy for the rest of the year because these figures are going on sale so much cheaper, so much faster than back in the day where it was like, all right, maybe a year from now this figure will be on clearance somewhere. Now it may just be a couple weeks or a couple months. Either way, I can wait it out. You guys have had any success waiting on these clearance figures? Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're doing with your figure purchases this year. As always, thank you so much for watching. This episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.